Once upon a time, a long, long time ago, there lived a king. He had 2 sons. It was time for him to choose his heir. So he decided to give them a task. He called both of his sons and said, "Sons, we just have been out of a bad drought. I want you both to go and build an aqueduct." Aqueduct means the channel which takes water to some place. And whoever builds a good aqueduct within the maximum of 2 years, I'll declare that person, that son, as king. The first brother took half of the king's riches, half of the soldiers, and he set sail to the north. He went there, he reached the village, he asked the villagers or ordered the villagers to do work. He paid them fairly, he oversaw all the work diligently, and after much of hard work and sticking to the exact plan of the aqueduct, he was able to complete his work within 2 years successfully. Now he was very happy. At the time, he was very proud. He came back only to see the coronation festivals of his brother. He was shocked. He was told the entire work got completed in 1 year. He was thinking, how is that possible? I did the work completely to the point, and it took almost 2 years for me, and he did within 1 year. So he decided to do a little of investigation himself. He went there, and he saw more than some irregularities in the entire work. He came back, and he told his father, "What an atrocious decision, father. Are you crazy enough to make him the king?" So he said, "Looks like you have some issues." What it is? I went there. What he did is, he made the villagers work without any pay. He confronted the prime minister and he locked him inside. He made our soldiers work day and night. And he made so much of outlets in the aqueduct, only half of the water will reach the royal estates. What is the point? So the king told him. He smiled bracingly at his son and said, "Give a closer look. Your brother had the wisdom to suggest much more important. He was helping the people. They have also been out of a very bad drought. The outlets will help the villagers." He had the courage to confront the prime minister in front of the entire village to defend the justice. He improved the entire plan so that it was for the betterment of the entire people. He was the one who worked hard, even though he was a prince by the status. He was charismatic enough to make his own soldiers work more than the villagers. He, my son, is not a king. He is a leader. Guest and Toastmasters, I'm Smrithi and welcome all of you to the Toastmaster session today. And I'm going to give my first speech, level 2. And the purpose of this speech, as my fellow evaluator mentioned, is to identify my leadership style. So to identify your leadership style, you have to be a leader. But I am not a leader. I just lead my daughter, I just lead my son, and I try to lead my husband, and he says, "Get out of the way." But if you insist to say or to speak upon what kind of leadership style I would like to have, one leadership style which I always like to or try to associate with this is scenario or the situational leadership style. Why situational leadership style? No matter what situation you are in, a leader will not have a single type of leadership style. He cannot have. He'll have to face different kind of situations, and different situations need different styles. So a person who is capable of behaving or changing his style of leadership according to the situation is the ultimate leader for me. Genuine to your people, empathical to your reason, unabated character, a strong-willed character, to take the blow for your people, but yet be strong-willed enough to take the decisions which is better for your people. That's a leader. No matter what style you take, that's the leader which everyone will follow, just like the prince. He could have sat in his house, or he could have sat in his church, he could have ordered, but no. He went, he worked with the people, he changed the plan continuously to know that what is better for the people. Mahatma Gandhi once told, there was a time when leadership meant muscles, power, but now it's more of getting along with you. So if you ask me, what kind of leader I would like to become, that's exactly what I want to be. I want my values to be intact, have a focused vision, and get along with people, work together towards a committed collective goal, no matter what the situation is.